in the dual nutrition burden. Vegetables, not too much oil, hopefully probiotics in the form of dahi vada and such things. I hope you all enjoyed it. We begin the second session just about an hour behind schedule, but that's not to worry because we have plenty of time. Discussions are happening along with each presentation, so we will definitely have half an hour spared from that. Okay. The session will be chaired by Dr. Saxena, who is DDG Nutrition in DGHS. He has always been a major help for us in many areas, especially, we hold symposia here, in which we talk to 60 people at most. We give their LRM, but who reads them? Okay, I better not guess at all. And some of these are things that students across country are looking for and cannot find authentic messages. So like the mother-child card being a transforming influence in terms of infant and young child feeding and growth during the first year of life, with his help, we are trying to provide all the material, both the background and the PowerPoint presentations made to medical colleges and hopefully home science colleges also across the country through linkages, nothing physically sent. And today's children, YouTube, they know everything about it. Link, if you send, they can download anything under the world, anywhere. So they are a E-enabled group. Using that technology, he is trying to provide access to this material to people who may benefit from it. So we are always very, very grateful to him for his kind help. He has also agreed to chair this afternoon session as long as is possible until somebody says, now come or else. Ministry and hospitals will always say, no, abhi chahiye, aap aana hi chahiye. So I request Dr. Saxena to chair this session as long as possible. We are very grateful to you, sir.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Dr. Prema, for such a nice introduction. And I hope now everybody is still awake after the very good lunch treated thanks to NFI. Without wasting further time, I invite Dr. Ms. Kamini Prabhakar, working in Nutrition Foundation of India. She has enrolled for her PhD with Avin Shillingam University, Coimbatore, and Dr. Prema is her co-guide. She is doing her PhD dissertation work at NFI. Her topic is use of mother-child protection card, or MCPC in short, for growth monitoring of under 3 children. So, Ms. Kamini Prabhakar, please.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon. The topic of my presentation is use of mother-child protection card for improving nutritional for improving infant feeding practices. The importance of child nutrition as a major determinant of mortality and morbidity during childhood and growth during infancy, childhood, adolescence, and adult life has been well recognized. Available data suggests that poor infant and young child feeding practices and availability and accessibility of health care for morbidity are the major modifiable factor associated with undernutrition in under 3 children. Over the last few decades, there has been substantial reduction in household food insecurity and improvement in access to health care for morbidity. There has been rapid reduction in under 5 mortality in last 2 decades, but reduction in undernutrition level in under 5 children has been relatively slow. Major factors identified which are responsible for rise in undernutrition rate during infancy and early childhood are too early introduction of animal milk, delay in introduction of semi-solid complementary feed, inadequacy in number of quality and quantity of semi-solid complementary feeds. The mother-child protection card was designed as a critical interventional tool to support the frontline health and nutrition worker to effectively communicate nutrition education message to mother on appropriate infant and young child feeding practices, care and feeding during illness and convulsions. Mother-child protection card. This is our mother-child protection card. The mother-child protection card was developed jointly by Ministry of Women and Child Development and Ministry of Health and Family Welfare as a critical interventional tool for combating undernutrition during infancy and early childhood through nutrition and health education and early detection and effective management of growth faltering. The card provides a separate growth chart for boys and girls to plot weight for age and monitoring growth in the first 3 years, health and nutrition education messages both in pictorial form and in text form, timely reminder for immunization. Undernutrition rate in under 5 children continues to be high. Poor infant and young child feeding and caring practice has been identified as the major modifiable factor associated with undernutrition, especially in critical first 2 years. Mother-child protection card is a critical interventional tool for combating these 2 factors and improving nutritional status of children. The objective of study was to assess feasibility and impact of using MCPC as a supportive tool for nutrition and health education regarding infant and young child feeding and care during illness. The present study was conducted in urban middle-income communities among mothers with relatively high literacy rate. In this milieu, the study explores acceptance and safekeeping of MCPC by the mother, use of mother-child protection card as a tool for nutrition education by ANMs, Anganwadi workers and research team, weighing and plotting of growth in MCPC growth chart by Anganwadi worker and research team. The study locale was South Delhi blocks of Nepsarai, Ladosarai and Andheriya Mode. The inclusion criteria were willingness, low or middle income group household, under 3 children. Exclusion criteria were non-willingness, high income group household, single men and women who are student or employee who are staying as tenants or paying guests in that locality. Permission to conduct the study was obtained from Department of Women and Child Development, and approval to undertake the study was obtained from Institutional Ethical Committee of Nutrition Foundation of India. Study design: updating the Anganwadi census and enrolling, identifying the household with under 3 children who plan to stay in the locality for 3 years, explain the detail of the study, provide study information sheet to the household and community, obtain informed consent, provide Hindi version of mother-child protection card to all children below 3 years, teach mother how to keep the card safely in Ziploc envelope provided with the card. Nutrition and health education messages in the MCPC were explained to the mothers, weighing the child monthly and plotting their weight for age in the card. During every visit, information on feeding practices were obtained. If the practice was inappropriate, MCPC was used to show the mother the right feeding practice for age and tries to convince the mother to correct the feeding practices. If the child was ill at the time of visit, advice was given to the mother to assess health care and feeding during illness and convulsions. When seeking child care, mothers were requested to take MCPC with them and give it to Anganwadi worker or ANM, which enables Anganwadi worker or ANMs to enter all data pertaining to the child in the MCPC and provide appropriate nutrition and health advice. Evolve, test and finalize the modified version of mother-child protection card, which has IVCF, morbidity and growth on the same page. Start plotting the data on growth, IVCF and morbidity on the modified version of the card. Assess whether having all the data on one page improves identification of cause of growth faltering. A census of all households in the selected block of South Delhi was done in January 2015 and subsequently updated in January 2016 and 17. Map was constructed of all 30 Anganwadis. This makes easy identification of household possible. The total number of children studied in 2015, 16 and 17 were 3718 and the total number of visits were 19805 and the average number of visits were found 5.3. Mother accepted the mother-child protection card and kept it safely in the Ziploc envelope. During the follow-up period, all except 6 women were able to provide the card as and when the research team requested for it. Whenever they took their children to the Anganwadi and health facility, they took mother-child protection card and gave it to Anganwadi worker or ANM. In India, breastfeeding is nearly universal. Because of this, infants do get a good start in life. Data on infant feeding practices in the study children is shown in this figure. In this figure, we can see that over 90% of mothers were given only breastfeed to their infants in first 2 months of their life. Even at 5 months, over 2/3 of women solely breastfeed their infant. Very few children continue to be solely breastfed beyond 9 months. Breastfeeding continues in 6 to 11 months. Only 15% of women stopped breastfeeding at 11 months. Figure shows over 50% of mothers had introduced animal milk and semi-solid by the 7th month. By 9 months, over 3/4 of the infants received semi-solid feed and 1/3 received mashed adult food. Other food given to 12 to 23 month old breastfeed children were in the 12 to 23 month age group. Majority of children continue to get breastfeeding or animal milk and some mashed adult food. They ate meal along with family who were following the 3-meal pattern. Some children were given some snacks or fruit between the meal. In the 3rd year, almost all children were having 3 meal with adults and some animal milk, snacks and occasionally fruits. The advice that if the child are ill for 3 or more days, they should be taken to healthcare provider was followed by 90%. As a result, none of the children had severe infection requiring hospitalization. Mothers follow the nutrition education message on feeding during illness and convulsions. Analysis of data on Z-score for weight for age in the first 3 years of life shows that there was no deterioration in nutritional status of infants in first 11 months. This might be due to appropriate IVCF and care during illness in the first year of life. There was a slow but progressive deterioration in Z-score for weight for age between 12 to 35 months of age. These families were food secure, so lack of food in the family was not the reason for rising undernutrition prevalence in the children. Problem of shifting over to adult food and coping with the 3-meal pattern of adult in the family may be major factor responsible for deterioration. Nutrition education efforts may have to be focused on informing the families that young children have small stomach capacity and they cannot get their dietary requirements through 3-meal patterns. They need at least 3 or 4 additional small feeds to meet their nutritional requirements. Prevalence of underweight is shown in this figure. There was no increase in prevalence of undernutrition in first 11 months. Subsequently, there was a slow but progressive deterioration in weight for age and increase in underweight rate between 12 to 35 months of age. This is our modified version of mother-child protection card. In this card, we have space for infant feeding practice and morbidity on the same page, which help us to show the temporal linkage between poor feeding practice, illness and growth faltering, and make it easier to provide appropriate nutrition and health education to the mothers. our the modified version of card, the front page has space for 0 to 24 months of age, and the back page has a space for 3 to 5 years of age. These are few examples which shows how we are using modified version of mother child protection card in the field. This graph shows the adverse impact of formula feeding on infant feeding. In this we can see this child was not breastfed in the first 6 months That's why the child got deteriorated from the trajectory. Once the mother has started giving the semi-solid to the child, then the child start gaining the trajectory. Adverse impact of late introduction of complementary feed on morbidity and growth. In this we can see that because of morbidity the child got dip, and after the child start gaining their trajectory, but because the complementary food were introduced late, then again the child got faltering from the trajectory. Effect of morbidity on weight during infancy. Effect of morbidity is seen on growth, but sometimes morbidity is there, but we cannot see any effect of morbidity on growth. Effect of repeat infection on growth. Because of repeat morbidity, the child get deteriorated from the trajectory. A community-based mixed longitudinal study was taken up in urban low-income group mother with under 3 children to assess feasibility and impact of using mother-child protection card as a supportive tool for nutrition and health education regarding infant and young child feeding and care during illness. Mother readily accept mother-child protection card, keep it safe, and produce it when requested. Mother-child protection card with authentic pictorial messages was used by all health and nutrition frontline worker and research team. This practice ensure uniformity in nutrition and health education messages. Over 90% of infants at 2 months and over 2/3 at 5 months were solely breastfed. By 8th month, almost all infants receive semi-solid food. Almost all families assess health care during illness and follow the advice regarding feeding during illness and convulsions. As a result, the mean Z-score for weight for age did not show any deterioration in first year. MCPC is a useful tool in providing nutrition and health education and improving infant feeding practice. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom, for excellent presentation and your study. And I hope your study, once it is replicated in ICDS, have you published paper and submitted
Yes, sir.
findings to Ministry of Child Development? Because the ministry which is implementing ICDS, I wish officially publish your paper and submit the paper officially, maybe through NFI officially, so that research should not be confined in your NFI, it should be confined, it should be used for the entire country. But let the Ministry of Women Child Development take a call on this, but unless you submit a paper.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
That's my advice to you. And hopefully your research, let's see whether it helps in improving the nutrition and health status of the children of this country. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
2, 3 questions we can take. 2 or 3 questions or comments? Researchers, youngsters at the back? No?
Yes.
Thank you very much. It's a very good presentation on the MCPC card. I really like your research which relates to the morbidity in the children and also the foods which are being given to the children and how it relates to the growth faltering, the growth curve, you know. And I think this is very, very useful as far as the field is concerned. You know, the mother can see and you can explain very well to the mother that it's because of not eating enough food and also
Yes.
because of infection, you know, the child is having the growth problem. So my suggestion would be, you know, that if you can really do something big, my suggestion will be that if you can really make a prototype, you know, using this card, or maybe reinforce this type of study more in the other areas, and then present the prototype to the Government of India, to the WCD department, you know, and also the health. I think it's printed by the health department. You know, that will be very useful, because this is something which is lacking, because the mothers don't understand that because of falling sick or because of not eating, the child has fallen off the growth chart, is growth faltering. So my suggestion would be that, you know, you kind of develop a prototype, a pilot project in a bigger way, and suggest to the Government of India.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right.
Anybody else? Yes, please.
Well, indeed, it was a very nice presentation.
Thank
I
you,
just
ma'am.
wanted to know whether this card also carries any information about what food to be given to the child and when to start.
Ma'am, the basic MCPC version which I have shown in the picture, that has all the nutrition education regarding at what time what food should be given to the child.
And some ideas also how to make that, like earlier presentations, somebody suggested that we can prepare some dry mixes and that can be given instantly to the child. Whenever mother is even working, then she can get those things remixed and replaced. Is that kind of information also present on that card?
Ma'am, it provides information about how many times and what time what food should be given to the child.
So what food includes
Yes.
that idea about what can be the options? Does that include, that card includes what option to be given to the
No, options are not available in that.
idea, examples like this kind of thing, like good chikki, that what ma'am suggested.
Mashed potato, like that. Those examples are available in that card.
But not-
Mashed potato, mashed banana, like that.
But not other than that, like premixes, that kind of thing,
No.
that can be included.
Anybody else?
I was just wondering that, so most of this education part has been done by the researcher, or was it the ANMs or the Anganwadi workers who were doing that, number one? And the other thing is, this is mostly a literate kind of a population that you worked with, or was it, because you said somewhere they were literate, and
Yes.
so how
that
would
was
this...
a mixed population.
Huh?
Mixed population.
Mixed population. So,
Yes.
did it work equally well with the literate and the illiterate, or how did you perceive some differences between the
Actually, it is
use of it and how careful they were with the card and things like that?
Actually, it is a continuous process. We have to, on every monthly visit, we have to tell them that this practice was wrong. So we used to check in our next visit whether they were following our advice or not. Then we again give them advice. So it was similar for both the families to follow that advice.
No,
So it
their
took-
response I'm asking. Their response as to, did you observe
was
that the
a mixed-
literate ones
mixed
were...
No, mixed response. Some are very good, they response and they follow our advice, but some are like, no, we will consult our doctors or pediatrics, whatever they will say, we will only do that. So that was a mix from both the families, literate as well as...
But most of the effort was yours, or
Yes,
is it the
we have given
ANMs and-
orientation programs to ANMs and Anganwadi workers. And on every visit, we make sure that whatever the practice the mother is following for their children, whether that is right or wrong. But we tries to convince Anganwadi workers also that you should go to the household and check whether the child is having the correct feeding practice or not.
'Cause
But the
ultimately it'll
majority
work,
part
yeah.
is done by us only.
Yeah, because ultimately then in the
No,
long
but
run
we
it's
have
going to
given
work if the
orientation.
field workers are going to do
No,
it.
we have given orientation programs to them also that what we
But
are
you
doing.
didn't
and
monitor whether they were doing it or not?
We try sometime.
That's the major problem where you have to get, yeah.
I will give you a very frank answer. I think there are times in which very frank answers need to be done. The Mother-Child Protection Card, as many of you people know, took 5 years with all of us pushing to get accepted and signed on a compromise formula which had 13 sites. But obviously it is not going to replace a pediatric thing or a nutrition thing. So something which is concise, something which could be given, which had some basic information about vital things. This is the card. This is not a textbook of nutrition education. It is not a textbook of healthcare of anything, because those are not what is required. After agreeing on the card, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and DWCD wrote to all states, this is the prototype, please translate it into your own regional language and print your own cards and distribute it. They gave additional money. This card was proclaimed as the birthright of all Indian children born from the ramparts of Red Fort by nobody less than Prime Minister. It took 7.5 years before sufficient number of cards reached. There are problems everywhere. Delhi has been in the vanguard. There is no doubt about that. Cards were there, given by Health Ministry, given by the DWCD. The one common thing about that is they very easily recognized its use as a nutrition education tool. This is the major advantage that we have gained. Today, even if the doctor says, 3 महीने से शुरू करो, the people resist. नहीं, ये कार्ड में ऐसा लिखा नहीं. It authenticates the message, because if a 17-year-old ANM or a 20-year-old Anganwadi goes and says, start exclusive breastfeeding is the right thing, the grandmother objects, मेरे बच्चे को मैंने क्या किया, आप बच्ची, आपको क्या मालूम है? This whole thing has completely disappeared now, because this authenticates. Since they now recognize it, the health system from the senior pediatrician down to the lowest ANM use the card as the backup material for infant and young child feeding during illness. So does the research worker, so do the nutritionists. So that part is now done. What is not done, the ICDS workers still record weight for age in their register. Whatever you say, neither they nor the health people will mark the weight for age on the growth chart. That work is totally in this project done by our workers. And since they found, even when they mark, every child when they fell ill did not become undernourished. So how do you demonstrate? So that is why they wanted infant feeding practice, morbidity, both in the same page and more space to write. So we designed a card for 2 years. We designed another card for 2+, because infant feeding will disappear there. They were able to demonstrate, if not in the same child, at least in the neighboring children whom they know, that उनका घर में इनका गलत फीडिंग दिया है और देखो उनका क्या हुआ. आपका बच्चे को भी ये नहीं होना है तो हम क्या बोलते हैं वो सुनो, ये कार्ड में वो ही लिखा है. This part is done only by the research workers. If a day will come when Anganwadi workers, ANMs, doctors, wherever they are taking the mother-child card, would consent to mark weight for age, then you have achieved it. At the moment, we have to be satisfied only with the part infant and young child feeding during health and during illness today, from tertiary care to community setting, is the same, and the community is benefiting from it. Evidence today, NFHS4 tells you 80% of the families possess mother-child protection card, and infant feeding practices have improved across the country. So that is good enough a beginning. But beginning only means you shall have to work hard and get there. Until now, growth monitoring is not being done. That is the reality. She can't say openly, it's not that she does not know, but she can't say it the way I say it. that, I hope from now on, all of you will try to say, growth monitoring on a chart is बच्चों का खेल. Please mark. That's it. The minute they do it, that fear will go away, and then they will be able to monitor. It is always the fear of new thing that inhibits everything. Not a double work, it is not a triple work. They don't mind writing in their register 4 times. So this is not the work that they fear. It is the new thing that they fear. तो उसको आप सब लोग करेंगे तो आगे बढ़ा सकते हैं. Dr. Saxena, thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you, Kamini.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
We should give, you should give comment. Ask it. Kamini?
Okay. They lost completely time. Sorry.